So this is my third time trying to record this video. The first time I tried to do it, I got a call and it took my audio out completely. Second time, same thing happened. And I'm pretty mad because the second time, Sheldon hopped up here and you were gonna be able to see what was going on, which was he needed me to express his bladder because he was dripping, and it was literally like caught in the moment. But let me tell you what this is all about. So we got great news this weekend. As you can tell, I'm not like bawling right now, which is good. I look like crap because I'm just so stressed out and still stressed out, and I'm gonna be continued to be stressed out for a while. But we got amazing news on Saturday night. It was about 6:30 or so. Our vet called me and was like, "Listen, I found someone for Sheldon." Meaning I found a surgeon, a board-certified veterinarian surgeon who is going to do Sheldon's surgery for free. I lost it. That was like the best news. And she went over everything, and so she's been working tirelessly to try and help him from day one. And if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be here to begin with, because she was the one who was like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you get this first surgery done." And she did. And so, long story short, the surgeon has asked to do an evaluation appointment. So I called early this morning and scheduled that for today at 3. That was the earliest they had with that surgeon that's going to do it. And so that surgeon has other obviously surgeries and everything and appointments before. So the soonest that they could get me in was at 3 o'clock today. So that's totally fine, as long as it was today. But they need to get an evaluation done to see where he's at, what needs to be done, how serious, or like how soon it needs to be done, whatever. So there's that. I don't know what just happened there. A few minutes ago, he hopped up here when I was trying to record this the first time, and his bladder was extremely full. And he started to pee, and I was like, great. So I had to go hold him over the litter box and express his bladder. So a lot of people were asking what happened why it didn't work the first, and why it didn't work the first time, is because everything was going great. And then, hold on one second. Anywho, so, so what we had noticed, everything was going good with the healing process, for the first surgery. But then we had noticed that it just was taking so long, and they said sometimes some cats, this is what happens. Their body takes a little bit longer to heal. And I was like, well, that's to be expected, because things with Sheldon are not normal. He's an orange boy, okay? He is an orange boy. And he's a light-colored orange boy, which apparently light-colored orange boys are a lot more difficult. Why does it look like... It looks like my TV's about to fall. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. He's over there scratching right now, trying to scratch through the cone, which is the other reason why we can't wait for what I'm getting ready to tell you. So anywho, so everything was going great, with the surgery before, but then we just recently found out about a week or so ago that the reason, or that like he was using his cone, the edge of his cone, to scrape the surgical site, which clearly causes way more damage. And that made his body go into attack mode of like, oh my God, it's being attacked. We need to heal like quickly. So the scar tissue, instead of healing, like the scar tissue, instead of it healing like properly the way that we need it to not close the hole completely, it started to like overreact and was like, protect. And so it started to completely close the hole, because he was like scraping it. So that obviously was causing a lot of damage. And so Sir over here decided he was going to continue to do that. We've put stuff around the edge of the cone to try and make it more soft. No, he finds a way. So there's that. So what we have decided, is yesterday I texted my sister, who's very crafty. So if y'all need anything crafty done, or any artwork done, she's amazing, phenomenal artist. You just let me know and I'll get her on it. Obviously not for free. She doesn't work for free. Anyways, so I texted her yesterday afternoon or morning or something like that, I don't know, and I was like, hey, can you make a donut for him? But it has to be like this. So what we ended up, and she started on it like 6 o'clock last night, and at like midnight she texted me a picture of it, and it's great. So we're going to try that one, see if it needs to get bigger or not. But essentially what it is, the big fluffy donut, like they use for regular like dogs and cat surgeries, instead of the cone, but it's super soft fabric. And that way it's not scraping, it's just rubbing and gently rubbing on the site when he goes to use it. And so, and it like tightens in the center. You've probably seen something similar. But I was like, hey, I need this like now. Because anything that I were to have ordered today or yesterday or this weekend was not going to be here until like the end of this month. And obviously his surgery is going to be this week. And so she was like, yes, I'm on it. So she went through all of her fabric and put her sewing skills to work and made him a cone. So she made him a cone, or not a cone, but a donut that we're hoping that will work like it needs to work. And we try to make it big, and it's filled with polyfill so that it's soft. But it's still big enough, we're hoping, and we can make it bigger if we need to, but it's big enough to where like when he goes to like try and do anything, he can't get to it. Like it impedes his ability to lick that area or scratch that area. But it'll keep him to where he can still eat, drink, play, whatever, like when he is allowed to play, because he's not allowed to play for a little while after his surgery, but it'll allow him to be more of a cat than the cone did. So there's that. So yeah, there's the update. And I will continue to update, as much as I can. I will more than likely just continue to post it on my other TikTok, and my YouTube channel, which is, my animal adventures pages, since this is animal related. And I've tried to, whatever. So if you are interested, then you can go and check those out. And yeah, so I just had to put him in the bathroom, with the space heater and obviously his litter box and water, blankets and pee pads, because he is starting to drip a lot more now. So thankfully we have an appointment today. And hopefully the surgery will either be today or tomorrow. So we will see. Thank you to everybody who has prayed and sent positive vibes and everything. It has worked tremendously. So let's hope that this surgery works, because if this one doesn't work, there's no other option. There's nothing left to be done, because there's no more skin and no more bodily materials for them to be able to work with after this surgery. So thank you again to everybody. And yeah, so I will keep everybody updated as much as I can. Bye.